MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Madison Bumgarner gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Ramon Laureano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Down to 3-2.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's fouled away. High drive deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah. No, inside. One ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
The next Cub up, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch out.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And you can see there the Reds have won their series. So the winner here gets a date with Cincinnati to decide the NL crown. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Popped him up. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Christian Yelich. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, with two strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0 home. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of outcome you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
So 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Payoff pitch one more time. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. Harper over at second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled off. Here's the 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Here's the payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kershaw is retired, 2 down now.
Number 29.
Next for the Dodgers, Ramon Laureano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he grounds one briskly to short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slapped hard the opposite way, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Another payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. pitch down.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for a punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This one skied out toward right. Yelich is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Rougned Odor flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1.
Ball in.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Number 43.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Pitch on the way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Carpenter Playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
McCutchen has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The batter, number 3.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0. He's running down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home.
That's outside.
2 out with the man at first. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bellinger will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Are trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He Set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second home run of the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
The center fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Lucas Giolito enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Lucas Giolito.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. The 1-1. Harper running from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman,
here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Two down, runners at first and second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Bumgarner blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Bumgarner removed to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon with a great slide to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So in now for Chicago, Jeff McNeil, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Simeon.
Striding in once again, Marcus Simeon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Full count. 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bo Bichette is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 11, Bo Bichette.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this will be fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 6-0. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Squared that one up just a little late. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Ramon Laureano. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Count is 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Masahiro Tanaka will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Cole Calhoun is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Tanaka now playing center field and batting 8, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Kenta Maeda comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kenta Maeda.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Now that.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ooh, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
1-2 now. Maeda rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-1 home. Two out with the man at first. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch on its way. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Line toward right center. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 31, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 21.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Scooped up, and the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.